Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's so good and amazing to see you. I hope that you will subscribe if you're new, and I just wanted to say a huge thank you for all the love and support that I've been getting on my tutorials, specifically Lana Del Rey. I have been doing them for so long. If you didn't know, I have taught a song from each one of her albums in order. I got a lot of comments asking to do a Young and Beautiful one, which is one of my favorite songs ever, and just a really staple Lana song, and it's a standalone single and not from an album. If you would like to see all my Lana Del Rey guitar tutorials, I also have a Harry Styles one. You can check them out in my Lana Del Rey playlist, which I will put down below and in the link above. Also down below is the ultimate guitar tabs that I'm using for this video if you'd like to follow along there. I hope that you'll thumbs up, you'll leave a comment telling me if this helped, and if you post yourself playing the song, I would love if you tagged me and I can share it. All my socials, my Twitter, my Instagram, my TikTok, all of that stuff is all music, and it's in my link tree down below. Today's video is also a Music for Change and Charity, which is a series that I have been doing on my channel where I dedicate a donation or money for the certain video to said charity, and you can check everything about the charity in the description down below. But today I'm doing Best Friends, which is an organization that aims to end pet homelessness, and they work with shelters all around the country. For an article that I did last semester, I'm a journalism student, and we interviewed someone from this organization, got to talk with them and learn so much about it. So they give dogs and cats a second chance all over the country, working for all shelters to become no-kill by 2025 through their sanctuaries, outreach, and rescue programs. They work to connect pets with their forever homes, and there is a link to donate, and you can also adopt and foster on their website, and they really just promoting adopt and not shop and all of those things. You can also sponsor an animal to see that your donation goes to somewhere very specific, and you can sponsor an animal on their website. You can check it out and you can go through it and pick a lovely guy that you connect with, and I believe it's around $25. Your donation will go straight to that animal, giving them toys and food and a bed and all the things they need for the sanctuary or foster home that they are in. So I went ahead and sponsored an animal, and she could be ours for our channel. I sponsored a beautiful husky named Sansa. I know, Queen Sansa of the North. I love her so much, and I loved her story, and I genuinely love huskies. I've always loved them. I want one for my own. And they send you an amazing packet with all that you did to help your dog, your cat, your bird, your turtle. They have so many different animals on there. So if you guys would like to check out more, please check it out in the description down below. I'm gonna start with showing you the chords, then I'm gonna teach you the song, and then at the end I'm gonna do a play with me session where I'm gonna play the whole song all the way through, and you can play it with me at home to make sure you're fully comfortable with the song before you leave this video. Comment down below any other guitar tutorials you want to see, even if you want me to branch outside of Lana Del Rey. This song I would say is beginner/intermediate. It's a pretty easy song in terms of being super repetitive. The whole song is just the same order of chords. This song has 5 chords in it, and we all know our G, but just in case we don't, let's go over it. My strings really need to be changed, so I'm sorry, but she's been tuned as much as possible. Okay, so for our G, we have 2nd fret, 5th string, 3rd fret, 6th and 1st string. An A sus2. That sounds more Lana, doesn't it? And this one is just 2 fingers, which is great. It's all on the 2nd fret, and it's gonna be your 3rd and 4th chords. Now, a B minor is a bar chord, and if you despise bar chords, I get you, girl. But a B minor is genuinely a little bit, it's probably one of the easier ones, and once you know this one, you can play so many songs. It just opens up a whole new realm of songs for you. So we're gonna go ahead and bar that 2nd fret, and then on the 3rd fret, finger on the 2nd string, and on the 4th fret, finger on the 3rd and 4th. A D sus2. Little formation of a D. So on your 2nd fret, we're gonna have the 3rd string, and then the 3rd fret, the 2nd string. Then we have our E minor. Very Lana. It's gonna be both on the 2nd fret on the 4th and 5th string. You're learning a song, I think it's good to just do one strum at a time so you can get the chords and the placement and the hand movement down more, because strumming kind of comes at the end. And also a lot of Lana's songs are not on the acoustic guitar, so they do sound different, and it is kind of up to you in your own version and interpretation. One strum, because that's kind of how the song goes. But then when I get to the chorus, I'm gonna kind of do down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Extra slow, extra fast, however you like. The pattern for majority of this song starts in the first verse, which is great. And it's G, A sus2, B minor, D sus2. So G, A sus2, B minor, D sus2. I need to cut my nails, I'm sorry. Seen the world, done it all, have my cake now. D sus2. Diamonds, brilliant, and ballet now. Summer nights, mid-July, when you and D sus were forever B minor. Crazy days, the city lights, when you would play with me like a child. So we're gonna do that part one more time. Hot summer nights, G, mid-July, A sus2, when you and I, D sus2, were forever wild, B minor. The crazy days, G, the city lights, A sus2, the way you play with me, B minor, like a child, D sus2. Okay, so for the chorus, it's gonna be that same pattern, so let's go ahead and start with G. Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful? Same thing, G. Will you still love me? A sus2, when I've got B minor, D sus2. I know you will, G. I know you will, A sus2. I know that you will. That's B minor, D sus2. Back to the start. Will you still love me when I'm no longer beautiful? Just stick with that pattern the entire time. In the chorus, G, A sus, B minor, D sus. Sorry, tongue twisters there. In the world, lit it up as my stage now, channeling angels in the new age now. Hot summer days, rock and roll, the way you play for me at your show. That's the only one, remember, where it goes that higher note, where it's D sus, then B minor. And all the ways back to the normal, I got to know, A sus2, you face an electric soul. Now I'm gonna go ahead, and since this is our second chorus and it's that same pattern, I'm gonna go ahead and add a tiny bit of a strumming pattern to it, and you can kind of see for yourself how you like that. Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful? Will you still love me when I've got nothing but my aching soul? I know you will, I know you will, I know that you will. Will you still love me when I'm no longer beautiful? Okay, now it's everyone's favorite part, that iconic bridge. Okay, now we're telling God, we're saying, God, when I get to heaven, will you let me bring my man? We are telling God, God, when I get to heaven, will you let me bring my man? And by my man, I mean Harry Styles. Be happy to hear it is that exact same pattern, but the very last line, he's my son, he makes me shine like diamonds. We're gonna add an E minor on there to give it that punch that makes it a Lana Del Rey bridge. One of the greatest songwriters of all time. to ever live. Here, Lord, when I get to heaven, please let me bring my man. When he comes, tell me that you'll let him in. Father, tell me if you can. Hold that grace, hold that body, hold that face. Makes me wanna party. He's my sun, he makes me shine. A sus, C minor, like diamonds. You guys know the pattern. Memorize it. Say it with me. G, A sus, B minor, D sus. You say it. I know that sounds absolutely ridiculous, but sometimes when I have to memorize, like I have a show coming up and I have like a 30-minute set list. When it comes to memorizing that much music, you do all you can. You make songs up, you learn those chords. What beautiful. And you're gonna go ahead and end on that B minor. Whole song. Very repetitive. We're gonna play the song all the way through together and we're gonna sing it and we're gonna play it at the top of our lungs. I don't care if you have roommates, I don't care if you're with your parents, I don't care if you're alone. You are just gonna play. Just be loud, just sing. Even if you're not a singer, sing. Just have fun. That is the point of music, and we're gonna do it together, just me and you. And Lana's music is fun. Lana's music is satirical. It is imaginative. You want to feel like you're Marilyn Monroe singing about your love. So do it with me. We're gonna play it all the way through. I challenge you not to look at the chords, not to rewind. Let me know in the comments if you did it with me. I will see you on the other side. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope if this helped, you will subscribe down below. I make tons of music content and fun stuff, and I have a lot of exciting content coming up. I'm taking a cross-country road trip to Nashville, and I'm going to film some really cool stuff on that trip, all music related, so I would love if you subscribed. And I will see you guys in my next video. Let's play the song together. In the world, lit it up, have my cake now. Diamonds, angels, and the new age now. Hot summer nights, mid-July, when you and I were forever wild. The crazy days, the city lights, when you would play with me like a child. Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful? Will you still love me when I've got nothing but my aching soul? I know you will, I know you will, I know that you will. Will you still love me when I'm no longer beautiful? I've seen the world, lit it up as my stage now. Channeling angels in the new age now. Hot summer days, rock and roll, the way you play for me at your show, and all the ways I got to know your pretty face and electric soul. Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful? Will you still love me when I've got nothing but my aching soul? I know you will, I know you will, I know that you will. Will you still love me? guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Is it weird? Is it wrong?